Today I'm going to share with you the recipe to make the brunch burger. I'm Jason Hardy with Elite Barbecue Smokers. I've cooked over 100 barbecue competitions. I'm going to tell you right now, this is my favorite burger. When you try this burger, you'll fall in love with it. It's got a great flavor combination of breakfast and lunch, along with two secrets to it. One is this, it takes it a whole nother level. Number two is the importance of bread. And to find out, stick around, because today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect burger. So let's get to prepping so we get to cooking, because you want to try this one. Come on. So to start with the brunch burger, I got my hamburger meat, 2 eggs, 4 slices of cheese. We got on a Rectex smoke stone. And we're gonna have some brioche buns right here. All right, so my grill's set up right here on this side. I'm about 380, about 420 over here, and about 350 on this side. Got me a good zone cooking here. Start a little bit of bacon up. Take my patties, I'm gonna lay one down. Press it down tight. I'm gonna season it with salt, pepper, garlic, SPG. Push it back to the back. Same thing with this one. Salt, pepper, garlic. I'm gonna let this keep cooking. I want to get a good crust on my hamburger patties before I flip them over. So I'm gonna toast my buns, but I want you to notice something of them. See the concave of this? When I put this on my flat top here, it's not gonna give me a good toast. I don't want to flatten my buns out, but just know when you've got a bun like this, it's not gonna be fully toasted on the inside, which is fine for what we're doing today. Take some mayonnaise. Lightly coat like this. I'll go ahead and put these on here to let them start toasting a little bit. Push down a little bit in the middle. So while our burgers are cooking and our buns are toasted here, I'm going to show you how I made this secret ingredient. This is the bacon jam. I'm telling you right now, you need to check this recipe out, because this right here is a game changer. So while our burgers are cooking, let me show you how we made this. So now I'm gonna try to make the bacon jam. Now listen, this is one of the ingredients that's gonna take your burger to a whole other level. It's simple, it's easy, and it's something you can do about 10 minutes. This is a 22-ounce pack. This is Smithfield applewood smoked bacon, using the whole pack today. Now this stuff you can make ahead of time in batches. We'll put it in jars and put it in the refrigerator. Great for sandwiches, for breakfast, even omelets. I'm gonna start cutting it up in about 1/4-inch pieces. One other trick to this is make sure that your bacon is cold in the refrigerator. It allows it to slice it better. At room temperature, it tends to be a lot less easier to slice. And this has been out in a few minutes, so don't do this. I'm gonna cook this on about medium to high heat. I want the bacon to get all the fat render out, and then we'll add other ingredients to it. So here's a question. How much bacon grease is too much? In a little while, I'll show you the answer to that one. God, you love bacon. It smells good cooking. Be right back. Remember I asked the question earlier, how much grease is enough? This is too much grease. So I'm gonna pull some of this out and we go just enough to cook my onions, because I don't want all this grease in that bacon jam. Kind of make an off flavor to it. All right, I think my bacon's right where I want it to be. Turn it out bacon. If you got some stuff sticking to the bottom of the cast iron, don't worry about it, because the acid in these onions can pull it right up. Add extra flavor to it. Gotta love bacon. I'm gonna let this cast iron skillet cool down a little bit, get some of this oil out. We'll get back to it with the onions. Right now, we're gonna get our bacon out. Be right back. Remember the question I asked, how much bacon grease do you need? Well, this is what comes out of the cast iron skillet cooking this much bacon. That's way too much grease. If I put in that bacon jam, it'd be really greasy and have an off flavor to it. So I don't want this. I just want just enough in there to saute my onions. Now let's get the onions back in the cast iron skillet and saute them up. Spread it out. Add just a little bit to it. All you need. If you need a little more, you can add to it later. But that should be enough. While my onions are sauteing, I got my bacon on paper towel right here to pull a little more of the grease out. So just spread it out a little bit. So I want this crispy, just like that. So when you put that bacon jam, it'll kind of get soft. I want it really crispy right now. So while my onions are rendering, I got about 2 cloves of garlic here. We're gonna mince them up. Running from the law, isn't it? So as you can see, my bacon grease is not going to waste. Put a little mason jar and put it on the counter. It's great for other recipes. Make sure you save this. Starting to brown up good on us. So I add in my minced 2 cloves of garlic. Mix it in. So what I have here is a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Drop it in. Turn down to medium-low heat. Make sure you mix all this together. I add a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Mix it up good. Now add a 1/4 cup of some barbecue flakes. We're using Heath Riles, brown sugar, honey habanero. That's a good question here. This is a sweet and savory one. So what would you add to this to make yours spicier, if you like spicier? Or what would you add to make this a little different? Leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about that. Then we're gonna go with some King's barbecue sauce. This is sweet and smoky, about another 1/4 cup. And then a 1/4 cup of some apple cider vinegar. Then about a tablespoon of some sriracha. 3 shots. All right, now we're going back with a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Make sure all is broken up good, dissolved really well. Then I'm gonna add my bacon back to it. Mix this up very well. So I'm gonna let this kind of go medium-low heat for about 5 minutes. I want to kind of get all the flavors to melt together. Then we'll take it off the heat, let it cool down, and put it in these little mason jars. I'll tell you right now, this is something other. When you try it, you will fall in love with it. All right, see you back at the grill. Bacon jam. So our bacon jam we made yesterday, had put in the refrigerator. I'm gonna set this up here on this top shelf and just let it kind of warm up a little bit. So right now it's too cold. Nice little crust on them. What I'm looking for right there. I'm gonna take them and set up over here on the top shelf. Right now they're soft. I want to firm them up a little bit. I want y'all to notice something other. I'm talking about toasted bread. See this? Reason for it is if it's nice and toasty, it allows our bacon jam not to soggy up the bread. It's a very critical point right there. So you make sure your bread is nice and toasty on the bottom. On the top, like we talked about, because the concave here, it'll still be soft. But by being up here, it's gonna firm up a little bit. But if you have a better way to do it, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about that. This is the kind of way we found out to make the best one for us. Even this one is not quite as dark. It's still got a little crust on it. That's what we're looking for. Let's see where our temperature is. We're about 360 over here. We're good. So I'm gonna take my egg mold I've got, just like this. A little bit of butter. You know, it wouldn't be a good brunch burger without some eggs. A little bit of salt, pepper, garlic. While that's cooking, get our cheese on here, get it ready to start melting. Just like that. Cheese melt. All right, as soon as my egg gets done, we'll start assembling our burgers. This is a crucial step to it. This is the key to making this burger perfect, is assembling it. All right. All right, so here's the assembly. You want to have no bacon jam on the bottom bun. I'm gonna get my hamburgers, assemble it just like this. Now your egg. Hot. Now the secret ingredient. Now the bacon jam. Now see how runny it is? That's the reason why we want to make sure the bottom buns are like that. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna take this inside, we're gonna taste it. Boys and girls, it looks good, don't it? See you inside. The broth inside will let them rest a few minutes. I want you to notice something other. See all that juice at the bottom? Why I was talking about it's so critical to get that bottom piece of bread nice and toasty, that's the reason for it is. If you don't, it'll get soggy. And trust me, we've made this burger probably 5 or 6 times, and I'll show you some of the fails we've had. We've done that to make the perfect burger. But this, I feel like, is a success. We get ready to find out. Even if your buns get a little bit soggy, don't worry about it. It's just a messy thing to eat, but it's still absolutely delicious. Look at that. Don't that look good? All that being stated, cheers. That is the perfect burger. I appreciate y'all watching. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. In the comments down below, tell me what you like about this burger. What would you do a little differently? Have you tried the bacon jam burgers before, the brunch burgers? If you have, let me know what you think. Also, what's your favorite burger? I might cook it next time. And please subscribe to our channel. Now it's time to say the blessing, go inside and eat lunch. But first, let's see what Dolly and Lucy thinks. Dolly liked it and Lucy liked it. If they like it, I know you'll fall in love with it. Now let's say the blessing. Lord, bless the food by receiving. In His name pray. Amen. Check this one out. It's delicious. See you next time. Dang, this is good.